Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Allison, and if you guys are into fashion, beauty, lifestyle hauls video, make sure to click the subscribe button down below and also click that bell button so you get a notification whenever I upload a new video on my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'll be testing out a foundation review. I know it has been a while since I sit down and do makeup related content, but now I am back for the newest foundation, which is Haus Lab by Lady Gaga. If you guys want to check out how it works on my skin and all the details about it, then let's go on watching. Alright, first I want to dive into the details of this foundation, what it claims to be. So this is what it looks like when you get the packaging, and I believe this is kind of like a recycled material that they made this box out of. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to check it out and see if I can find if it's really made with recycled box. So this is the box that you'll be getting when you receive your foundation. And now let's get into the foundation bottle details. So this is the foundation, what it looks like, and it looks, I would say, similar to luxury product, kind of similar, I have to say, similar to La Mer, kind of, in a way, give you that luxury feel, but at the same time it's a lot more affordable compared to La Mer, because when you open the cap, this is a plastic pump that they come up with, and I feel like that's like how they keep their costs a little bit lower, because of like the plastic cap and also the cap inside is made of plastic. So it just gives you that luxury look, but material wise is a lot more affordable. That's how they keep the cost of the foundation. This is probably the initial of Haus Lab Beauty, I would say. That's just my guess. Very Lady Gaga style with silver and this like simple look. The shape of it, it's very easy to hold with. So this is the foundation bottle, what it looks like. So I'm gonna go with this foundation right away, and you guys will see this is how liquidy the foundation looks like. Hopefully this will give me a medium coverage, because usually with more of a liquid kind of foundation, it tends to be more of a natural finish, which what this foundation it claims to be, but it also claims to be a medium coverage. So hopefully that would live up to the claim. But again, I'm just gonna quickly use concealer on top of my brightener, and then just kind of have the concealer marinate on my under eye so that it gives me a little bit more of a coverage. So now let's get into the details, claims of this foundation. So again, this foundation, it claims to be a Triclone Skin Tech medium coverage foundation with fermented arnica. Hopefully I said everything right. And this is what this foundation basically claimed to be with the technology and what it has in the ingredient. So again, this foundation, it retails for $45 on Sephora.com, and it comes with a size of 1 ounce of the product. So now I'm looking at the foundation on Sephora.com. It comes with, I have to say, it comes with 50 shade range, and there's an extra shade which is 000 Fair Neutral, Ultra Fair with neutral white undertone. I know it says something that you neutralize your foundation if it's like too dark with all the foundation that you have. Basically, I don't think there is any color of it. It's kind of interesting with like the last shade that she come up with. So again, I'm gonna put the highlight of this foundation. It claims to be natural finish, liquid formula, long wearing, hypoallergenic, medium coverage, and clean as Sephora. A little bit more about this foundation. It is a medium coverage, weightless, clean foundation with fermented arnica that reduces the redness, helps even skin tone, and protects from environmental stress. Claims to be made with 20+ skincare ingredients. This is a formula that delivers ultra comfortable long wear performance without compromising your skin. It's weightless, serum-like texture, seamlessly blurs texture and pores for a natural skin-like finish that wears for 12+ hours. I'm not gonna wear this for 12 hours to be honest, but I want to wear this for like the rest of my day to see how it looks. Again, I do have oily skin, so within usually the 4 or 5 hours mark, I can already tell how it would stay on put on my skin. I'm gonna set it like concentrate on the center of my face. But I do have to say the coverage is like really claims to be like medium coverage. I would say it covers up most of like the imperfection of the redness and You guys will see on this side of my face, I do have acne going on, and it did give me that very natural kind of coverage. And I always set my eyelid because I do get very oily eye. Alright, so the loose setting powder is on. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and I'll come back and give you guys my first impression. Alright, makeup is done. I'm just going to keep everything very minimal and just like put myself together kind of look. Very natural finish. So you guys can see the finish of this foundation is pretty natural after like setting up with the loose setting powder. I mean, compared to the before and after. Before, you guys can see without the loose setting powder, it's like a shiny kind of dewy finish, natural way. If you guys like that, you guys don't have to like set it with a loose setting powder if you guys don't have oily skin. But with my oily skin girl here, I need to set everything with loose setting powder just because I do get oily during the day. But I really want to test it out and see after a loose setting powder how this would hold up for the rest of my day. Even though I set it with a loose setting powder, you guys can see it's still quite natural kind of finish. Even though like it's not shiny, but you guys can see even though the light hitting on the face, you guys can see that very natural kind of finish. I do have highlight on the top of my like chin area and my nose, but other than that, that's it. I didn't set like anything glowy on the face, but you guys can see it's still quite natural finish on this side of my face. This would be a really good kind of foundation during the winter time with my oily skin. I like the natural finish, like the lighting hitting on the face. It still looks very like healthy in a way, not dewy, but I would say it's healthy. I just really want to test it out to see how it goes during the day. So again, I'll be wearing this foundation for the whole day, and if you guys want to see the final result and my final thought on this foundation, then let's keep on watching. Alright guys, I'm back for the final update, and now check-in time is 7:41, almost 8. So I've been wearing this foundation for almost 7 hours in the house. I did not go out at all, and the weather today is kind of cold because it's raining, it's cloudy. So this is the final look after wearing this indoor for almost 7 hours, and as you guys can see, the foundation, it tends to be more of a natural finish, and I'm pretty shiny on my face right now. So even though I stay indoor for the whole day, my natural oil comes through because that's just my skin type, and this is what it looks like. It definitely looks like my T-zone area is like the most oiliest. You guys can see my nose is shiny and my face is pretty shiny at the same time. So at that moment, after I set my face with a loose setting powder, even though I set it still have a little like shininess come through, and more of a natural finish, I would say. It comes through this loose setting powder. I knew that moment this foundation, it's a little too oily for my like. So I feel like if you guys have more of a combination skin or dry skin, you guys will like this foundation. So right now what I'm gonna do is using this kitchen towel to pat it on top of this foundation and oil to see how it looks. Bringing a little high up, you guys can see between my brows is where I get the oiliest, and that's usually with foundation. Even though matte foundation, I do get a little oily around the area. So blotting definitely helps. It kind of marked the tissue paper pattern on my forehead in a way. So I would say this foundation is a no for me personally for my oily skin, just because I do produce oil throughout the day, even though like in the winter time right now, I would say more of a fall, but it does feels like a little bit more cooler, like 60 degrees. So and even in this weather, I feel like my oil still come through, and I don't think this foundation it suit my skin type. So I'm gonna go back with all the claims on this foundation. It claims to be a medium coverage, weightless, and I have to say it does the job of giving you the medium coverage, and it does feel a little bit more weightless in the beginning, but once the oil comes through, I feel like I am wearing something on top of the skin, and it is also helped to reduce the redness that I can't really tell. I feel like after blotting my face, the redness, it's more obvious than having it blot before. So I think this foundation is helping with the redness, But again, I feel like this is something that you have to use it long term to see how you like it, how it reacts with your skin. And also it claims to be more of a serum-like texture, and it blurs your texture seamlessly and your pores looks like a natural finish. I do have to say with the center of my face, it does blur my pores a little, but because with the oil come through, I feel like on this side of my face, you guys can see I'm not fully blotted. It kind of enhanced my pores in a way. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. And again, it's a bummer this foundation doesn't work with my skin type, but if you guys again have different skin type, you guys can try out. I feel like dry skin and combination skin, you guys will like this. But again, everyone have a different skin type, so you guys can try out from your like. Everyone has a different skin texture, but if you guys are similar to me or my foundation twinsy, if you guys do want to try out, this is the shade 175 Light Neutral. You guys can purchase it on Sephora.com. So with that being said, I love you guys. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up to support me again. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.